Gingerbread house. Deviation O-017 is a decorated baked dessert involving a gingerbread hut with an accompanying courtyard. The interior of O-017 is filled with a large number of small entities made of gingerbread, which can be classified into two kinds, furnishings and inhabitants. O-017 has a volume of roughly 30 cubic centimeters and is made entirely of sugar icing, gingerbread, and candies. Chemical analysis has not revealed any unusual substances in its composition. All parts of O-017 are edible but taste slightly bitter, perhaps because too much sugar was used in its making. Every 24 hours, O-017 will undergo an update during which the furnishings, designated O-017A, and inhabitants, designated O-017B, inside it will change at random. When this happens, existing O-017A and O-017B will instantly, about 16 milliseconds, decompose into crumbs, and new entities will regenerate from the crumbs within 6 hours. Except for the fixed entities described below, the newly formed entities will be different from the previous ones. Any material lost by O-017, due to ingestion or otherwise, will also be fully recovered following an update. The gingerbread house includes 5 fixed entities, namely a bed, table, vintage television with accompanying cabinet, closet, and bookcase, designated O-017A1 to O-017A5 respectively. Also included are 2 to 4 chairs, with the actual number varying depending on the number of current inhabitants, plus a considerable number of decorative objects such as picture frames, books, and potted plants. As these items are generated at random, there is no way to give a complete count of their number. O-017B consists of 4 humanoid entities, namely an adult male, O-017B1, adult female, O-017B2, juvenile male, O-017B3, and juvenile female, O-017B4, who are assumed to represent members of a family. Also included are an indeterminate number of pets. So far, 1 large dog, 3 small dogs, 2 cats, 1 parrot, and 1 lizard have been observed. On very rare occasions, an additional adult female, O-017B5, and juvenile female, O-017B6, may also be present. O-017B individuals do not demonstrate sapience or sentience. During their 16-hour activity cycle, they will demonstrate mime-like, repetitive behavior that approximates the daily routine of a family of 4. So far, O-017B's behavior has been observed to follow 19 different scripts. See the following report. Permission denied. Sorry folks, what goes on in the gingerbread house stays in the gingerbread house, unless you're a shut-in Rosetta researcher. Nothing? You're not gonna remind me to stay on script? Anyway, O-017's primary deviation trait is its metamorphic ability. A subject who ingests an O-017A entity will metamorphose into the object the entity depicts. The metamorphosed subject realistically resembles said object but is actually composed of gingerbread, icing, fondant, and food coloring. The subject remains conscious while metamorphosed and is capable of sensory perception by unknown means. They are also capable of reversing the metamorphosis by applying mental focus. If the metamorphosed subject is damaged, the metamorphosis will be reversed, and the subject will suffer physical injuries to a corresponding degree. Subjects report feeling a growing sense of terror while metamorphosed. The reason given is that the mistress is coming for her new furniture. After 24 hours, subjects are usually unable to reverse the metamorphosis due to excessive fear. Looks like we're deleting a bit here. Subjects who remain metamorphosed when an update commences. Data deleted. Subjects who ingest an O-017B entity. Data deleted. Analysis shows that the crumbs that entities decompose into during an update are made of sugar, ginger powder, and cinnamon powder. Replicas of the furnishings and the inhabitants made from these crumbs possess the same metamorphic abilities as the originals. Directly ingesting the crumbs does not produce any unusual effects. Securement procedures. Do. Secure O-017 in a Grade 5 or higher S vessel for hazardous chemicals and biohazards at a securement site rated Grade 6 or higher. All relevant securement facilities should be kept under negative pressure at all times. Ensure that the Ifrit protocol is ready to execute at any time. Do not approve any request to lower O-017 security grade. I've got to get her on her feet.